cool walking up the low river, getting to see all the little indents and what the bottom of the river looks like without any water in it. And then we turn around and realize that a snowstorm's chasing us. It's not the sun we need for the squallas. There's a rise in the middle there.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's one. We're not getting the spring weather that we were hoping for right now.
It's chilly. The wind keeps getting colder and colder. Oh, we're on. You've seen the old squealer nymphs in the water, so go try and find a fish looking for an adult one.
Yeah. Oh. Well, first official squall I eat. I was sick. Oh my god, what? You hear that? Springtime. I think it's here. Alrighty, we are back. It has been a while, or at least it feels like it's been a while for me. This is the first video that I filmed since October, so I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm currently heading up to Montana, and the goal for the next couple days is to find some fish coming up on Skwalas. There's the famous Skwala hatch that happens up in Montana every year. Around this time, it's like pre-runoff, before the water gets all nasty, and as spring is kind of just starting to make its way into town. Well, conditions have changed quite a bit on this trip. As you can see, it is now dumping snow. Pretty much driving in a blizzard. In the last like 2.5 hours, I haven't seen a single soul. I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere. We made it. 7.5, 8.5, something like that, hours later. We're in Montana, baby. Oh, come on. She stocked us with some beer, some fruit, some water. Wow. Thank you, Terry. Sweet. Well, this is base camp. As most of you know, I moved out to Utah a little bit over a year ago now, and it has been truly amazing. You know, there's so many incredible things to do right outside my backyard. All right, I just wrapped up a little ride on the new bike. It's my first ever mountain bike. As much as I love fishing, and I will always love fishing, I've found a new love for biking. And this winter, I've been able to ski the best snow that I've ever skied in my life. Oh my god! With all that being said, I have been editing for the last like 5.5 months, just catching up on all the big projects from last year. And I really do love the editing process. I love, solving creative problems and putting together these films, but it does come with a little bit of a sacrifice. I don't know. Today I've kind of like been in such a funk. Just my mind's been racing, and I've all these boxes of hats and merch, and I have like no money in the bank account after this. And I don't know. Is this what I want to do? Trying to run the merch business, trying to do the YouTube, trying to make all these big films. It's just, I feel like it's me biting off more than I can chew. And it's definitely been affecting my personal life. It's been affecting my relationships. It's been, I feel like, just overall affecting my creativity. You know, the main reason that I wanted to move out west was to have better access to fishing and camping and public recreation that is out here. Balancing filming with fishing and all the other recreational activities that I want to do has probably been the hardest thing for me. Last year's films were really big, and each, required so much time and attention that I felt like the balancing scale was kind of skewed, to the production and editing side, and my time for just fun fishing just kind of went out the window. Now, don't get me wrong, I am super proud of the films that came out last year, but now going into this year, one of my main goals is to find a healthier balance with all of this, so that I can do this, make these films, fish, and enjoy it all for a long time and not get burnt out. Alright, well I know you guys just saw me eating breakfast, but it's actually 5 p.m. now because I had to, run some errands. I did go to the fly shop and got some intel. Picked up some bugs for the week. It sounds like spring is happening a little later than expected. It's kind of been stuck in that like 25 to 35 degree range, but there should still be some squallas coming off, and we should still be able to find some fish on top. Tonight, Brent, that you guys know from the bike pack, he's joining me for the week, so he's flying in tonight. I'm gonna pick him up, and then we're gonna have a couple days of fishing, so should be a fun little week. I just wanted to change flies there and realized I left my fly box back at the house. I just transferred everything over from my pack to my backpack. And the one thing I forgot were the flies. We're just rolling up to the airport right now. Here to pick up Brent. There's the man.
What's up, dude?
You made it.
How are ya?
What's up? Good to see you, dude.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, man. I even
Pizza
got
locked and loaded?
I even got a piece of pizza left for you.
Oh, this is good. It's chilly up north, dude.
I know, dude. It is. All right, we just got out to the water this morning. Finally got Brent out here, and we're not getting the spring weather that we were hoping for right now.
It's chilly.
We got 3 rods today, though, that we brought out. We've got a streamer rod, we've got a nymph rod, and then we've got a dry rod.
We got no excuse. But the
And-
main objective is the squallas. So I think you know, today our starting point is just figuring out where are the squallas in the river and like what type of water are they actually going to be more prominent in. I don't think either of us have fished this river, so be kind of like a clue gathering day, try and get a game plan for, you know, if we get some warmer weather so the squallas actually do hatch. But you know, of course, we'll try and pick up a few fish on the nymph while we're waiting for that weather.
That's right.
There's a trough right here. That first little dump in, there might be a trough right there. There, because it keeps dragging right there. Now we're past it. Is it a fish? It is not.
Oh, looks fishy.
Big nymphing dog. On the stonefly.
Ooh.
A nice little cutty.
Dude, let's go.
We'll take that. He was a little further towards the head of the run than I expected. A little faster moving water. So that's nice.
Yeah, buddy.
We like that.
Whitey! We just had to get it down deep to get the whitefish. He gone.
There we go. Fish on!
Oh, you see that?
Just like this sick bobber going down.
There we go.
Keep him tight, Scotty. Another beast.
It's a whitefish. I got 2 whitefish already today, Brent. You better catch up to me.
Welcome to Montana, home of the whitefish.
Dude, what I was doing, I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but I was standing like just above here so my line was in this current, and they were eating it right off the drop off.
Like that?
Just like that.
So would you do it that way? There's a decent fish. That's a better fish. Give up your spot so I can catch this one? Come on.
Oh, got hung up. No
Oh,
wonder
no.
I didn't catch a fish that time.
Oh no.
It got wrapped around the
Oh
bobber.
no. God. Are you going straight to cutting that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I'm lazy.
Dude,
Look at that.
you didn't even consider trying to untie and you just cut it.
My rule is if it takes more than 30 seconds to undo a knot, I'm just gonna cut it and retie.
Wow. That's aggressive. This is just a mess.
Just you wait. So last year at this time, the water was at 12,000 CFS. And right now it's at like 300. So it's mega low.
It's cool walking up the low river, getting to see all the little indents and what the bottom of the river looks like without any water in it. And then we turn around and realize that a snowstorm's chasing us. It's not the sun we need for the squallas.
Well,
It's chilly. It's wet.
stuff's dripping from my nose. Stuff's dripping from the clouds. We've toughed it out long enough, I feel like, today. Got on some fish. Don't think it's the day for squallas, so we're gonna call it for the day. Go grab some warm food to warm up, and then we'll get after it again tomorrow. Oh, dude, look at that. There. See all those bugs? So, as anglers, whenever we want to plan a fishing trip, we're faced with a few challenges. One being, where do we want to go? Right? Figuring out a spot, a river, a lake, whatever it is. And then figuring out, can we access it? Is it public? Is it private? As well as planning a float. Are we going to float? Are we going to wade? These are all questions that we're kind of facing when we're planning out a fishing trip.
And that brings us to the sponsor of this video, Onyx. Onyx is our main tool for solving these challenges. It is a GPS mapping system that provides detailed and up-to-date information on land ownership, boundaries, trails, and water.
So before we get to fishing today, let's jump into Onyx, and I want to show you guys a little bit on how we use the app to make trips like this possible.
First things first, when I open it up, I'm going to want to turn on a few of these layers. And with these toggled on, I can now see what is public and what is private. Since we're fishing in Montana, the access laws basically state that as long as you get into the river at a public access point, you can work up and down private water as long as you stay below the high water mark. Fishing this Bitterroot Valley, a lot of the water is private. So one of the key things for us when we were planning this was we had to find different access points so we could actually get into the river. Next, I'm gonna go down to here and turn on a few of these layers. The recreational sites layer is really key. So now I can see fishing access points, I can see trailheads, I can see campsites, boat ramps, anything that is public recreation. Once I've kind of identified some places that we want to check out, I'll make pins, and you can save that in a folder, which I have here, Bitterroot Valley, and boom, I've got all my pins right there. And within each of these pins, you're able to leave notes and kind of color code them based on what they are. One of my favorite features is the line tool up here. I also really like this for blue line streams because you don't really know where to start. You don't know what section of the river to fish. So you can make this line, and you can see here, the bottom part is really flat, and then you get to about 4 miles, and then it really starts picking up, and that probably means there's gonna be more plunge pools, faster moving water, and obviously you can see there's a trail right here. So going into the summer, we could hike this trail all the way up, and it follows the river, which is really, really sweet. The best part of it all is when you're done doing your research on the computer, you've made all your pins, you made all your notes, you just open up your phone here, pull up Onyx, and boom, they are all saved on my phone.
I can't tell you guys how much this has helped improve our scouting process. And honestly, it's just really fun. It's fun to get in here, use all the different features. I feel like every time I use it, I learn about a new feature that I didn't know about before. And I feel so grateful that Onyx is a partner with us, because I honestly would just be using this tool anyways. And lucky enough for all of you, they're offering a 20% discount off of your first year when you use the link down below. The discount will not work through the app, so just visit the link in our description or scan this QR code and your discount will be automatically applied. We're just gonna kind of walk this bank a little bit and see if we can see any signs of squalas or any bugs. There's certainly a lot of nymphs and a lot of bugs in the water right now, but we just gotta find the ones that are hatching. And then we gotta find the fish. You got a nymph one up, boy?
Oh, Scotty, we're on the nymph again. The intel we had, we were told to do a worm, and the worm didn't produce. We got everything on the stonefly nymph, and we had some eats on a midge dry fry. So we went with a stonefly nymph and a midge nymph, because we're not seeing any midges on the surface right now. Oh, that was the bottom. It looks like it does drop into a little bucket here. We're about them buckets. Oh, bottom again.
Damn, dude, you get me all fired up.
No way I'm too deep. Come on. Oh, we're on. And I have no line control. We saved it. We saved it. Please be a whitefish. I haven't caught one yet. It's a whitey, baby.
Yes.
No, it's not. Yes, it is. That whitey, dude. Yeah. We've seen the old squealer nymphs in the water, so let's go try and find a fish looking for an adult one. There's a rise in the middle there.
Oh, there's another one. You see him?
Yeah, are they on midges again?
There's a couple more.
Okay, so do we cut the nymph off the back of the Skwala and put a second dry on? See what happens? Let's do that. Let's do that. There's risers. We can't
not.
We can't not.
Oh, there's one.
They're in the foam line, right?
Yep. Nice.
That's in the zone. I can't see the flies as per usual.
Oh, he ate it. He ate yours, dude.
I think so.
Yeah, no, I saw it on the camera. Just out here messing up hook sets.
You see the bug?
Yep.
Okay. Seems like all the others are down. He needs to eat it right there.
Yeah. That was a good shot, though.
That's got a chance. Oh!
Right above him, dude. Oh, I swear he ate that one, dude. I don't know. The riser fish kind of stumped us.
They got us. The next bend looks kind of nice. What do you think?
That looks pretty good. A bucket. Well guys, we're getting work today. And the weather is not cooperating.
The wind keeps getting colder and colder, and it's starting to blow more.
We've got a really good upstream wind. Look at this going. Woo, just blowing that way. There we go. About time we hook up to something. Feisty little guy. There it is. Cutty and the stonefly. Super pretty.
That is in the zone.
Oh, I thought that was the one. Oh, that wind is brutal. Departing words for today.
Tail between the legs. It's cold. Let's go eat some food. Hope for the sun tomorrow. We've been getting our butts kicked the past couple days, and I can't say I didn't know that was coming. Our buddy Steve with Onyx, he told me last week that his friend came up here and got his butt kicked. So we knew it was coming. But lucky for us, Terry hooked us up with some local intel and hooked us up with our boy Aiden here. He's gonna take us down the river, so we get a boat, we get some local intel, and hopefully a couple new friends.
Lane, I'm Brent. Brent, pleasure to
Hey,
meet you.
Scotty.
Kobe. Scotty, Lane.
Nice to meet you.
Kobe.
Kobe, nice to meet you, man.
How goes it, boys?
Good.
Good?
And we're off. We're on a boat, we're floating, guys. Got the squallas on. No clouds in the sky.
Right when we come down that, put it like right on that line pretty much.
Okay.
Just a little bit more into the slower stuff, but just enough that we can kind of keep a pace with it. Ooh, that looks juicy.
It's just floating so nice, dude, up top. What are they doing?
Get another one, 11 o'clock, straight out. Yep. Right there, eat it.
Just eat it. Come on, baby. That's what I'm saying. I'd be such a fat fish.
Same.
Just right on a little bit of depth.
Yep.
cool because like this was on my back at one point, you know, like
Yeah.
I packed it out of the mountain, you know, I put in the work for it. Now we get to enjoy it here. It's cool.
We haven't quite seen anything coming off yet. It's still like 35, 36, but we're hoping these elk burgers is gonna be the secret sauce for finding the squallas coming off.
Aiden. Oh, the crispy cheese. Pop the lid on there.
We were fishing today anyways. Probably would have fished this section today.
That'll do. That'll do.
Burger cheer. Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Let me touch y'all's meat.
As we're standing in a circle. That's to break that one, brother.
Oh! Ah! Damn it, dude. I saw him come up and like eat it and everything. Was too soon. Well, first official squall eat. That was sick. Like, I know girls can break your heart, but man, fish got to do a pretty good job too.
Trout or something else. We are working for him today, guys. Little twitch. Yep. Alright, turn to burn.
Oh, come on, Brent.
Dude, hell of a castle, son.
Reward the kid. Come on.
Where did this come from?
That
I threw
was
the
yours.
other one in the river.
No, that was yours because the wind knot.
Yeah, I fished this earlier.
Yeah, I remember I pulled it apart and
Tied this knot on it for you.
yeah, and you left me that dirty wind knot.
That dirty wind knot. Yeah, go ahead, hook a fish on this. See what happens.
At least I get a good hook set.
Oh, gosh.
I got a bar if you want a snack.
I'm good.
All right. You offer us elk burgers, and we can offer you a granola bar.
Hell yeah.
Got you, bro.
Thanks.
See, we're just past lunch. We've been fishing the single dry like the Montanans we wish we were. Scotty got neat. Scotty got neat. You guys have probably already seen that by now.
You did too.
I got neat as well. I erased that already. Gone. Didn't convert. So, we got a little cloud cover, but probably just keep plugging away with the single dry. I mean, when in Rome, right?
Hell yeah.
I keep bringing up the nymph, and you're just like, bro, you're in Montana. Don't do it.
Go big or go home.
We've been unlucky with catching a fish yet, but we found a natural squalla. So here we go.
Hell yeah. That's how it's done.
That's all we needed to do, right?
Now we're gonna
Now
get
we're
them.
good.
Now we're getting
We
them.
ate the only squalla in the river. So there's nothing left for the fish except the ones that we've got. How's it not getting chomped? Well, it's been an absolute grind today, guys. We've gone through, well, we've really stuck it out with the dry. It's kind of been a dry or die kind of day. And besides that one really good eat, we hadn't really, oh, there we go. Hadn't really had any success.
We're losing that sunlight. Well, you guys, thanks for coming with me today.
Yeah, dude.
It wasn't a more eventful day, but it's fishing, right?
Yeah.
We do.
I mean, dude, we went like boat ramp to boat ramp and just fished hard all day.
Dude, we worked today.
Yeah.
Like, I'll say that 100%.
I mean, we're coming off of like a super weird year for y'all with like the water levels and the weather. Like for us coming up too from, you know, where we're from and coming from out of town, it's hard to like, oh, dude, oh, dude, we got it. Oh my gosh, what?
Oh my gosh.
What is it even thinking, dude?
Two.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
What?
Hell yeah.
We're like making our closing points, like, oh, we didn't catch any fish. What the hell, dude? That, you know what? I was trying way too hard all day with my casts. Brent, you got that whole thing?
Did you? Still going.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's where I was at too. That was my talk, dude. I was telling him like, oh man.
That was my talk.
Dude, finally got a squall eater with the boat ramp in sight. Unbelievable. We worked
So
really hard for
good.
that fish, man. So awesome. See you, buddy.
Can't ask much better than that, dude.
No way.
Nice job, dude. You did it. Good
Wasn't
job.
like the biggest fish in the river, but dude, I
Well
can't-
deserved though,
Yeah,
man.
we
Well
worked
deserved.
so hard for that freaking fish. Oh man.
Persistence pays off. That's all I'm
Came up here for the squall hatch. Wasn't how we expected, but freaking found one.
We had a really tough day, and you don't need a fish to make the day, but
No,
that one
no.
little cherry on top keeps you coming back.
100%.
And so stoked for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely a good way to end it, you know. It really does go to show your persistence pays off. And
Yep. Put the time in.
yep.
And you put the time in on the sticks, keeping us on
Yeah,
Put the
dude.
work in today, baby.
All right, friends, that's gonna do it for us here. We are heading out of Montana. Just taking one last little peek at the creek before we get out of the valley. Big thank you to Terry for letting us stay at her place for the week. And shout out to Aiden and his buddies. It was really fun to meet some Montana locals and have a good week of getting humbled and really working for some fish. Being out here like we are right now, that's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to move out west, to have access to all this. And, you know, here we are, and here's to many more awesome trips this year.
It's not hot.
It was nice. It
I
still is
haven't
nice.
changed clothes in 3 days because I've been sleeping in my long underwear.
Wow.
You haven't showered?
All hellfire.
No, dude, it's been freezing.
We do have showers in Montana, you know.
Oh,
Not a lot of people know that,
this
but
is
we
news
do.
to me. Dang, I might have to shower today now that I know.